Welcome back to another episode of Watch Therapy. Today we have a Series 8 Citizen automatic. Let's take a moment to connect. Wow. What do you guys think? I think they're going for a more refined watch. I think they're going a little upstream. I think they're going for something a little fancier. And I think the question that popped in my head, and I wonder what you guys think, is given the brand name of Citizen, does this a watch brand that you would recognize and say, yeah, I'm going to spend extra on that. I'm going to wear something that looks pretty expensive, even though I know it's a Citizen. I mean, can you go there with Citizen? Because they are often thought of as a budget-minded company, because they, have much lower prices. They beat Seiko in a lot of ways now. But with this, they're clearly going deeper and longer towards something a little fancier. And I just wonder if that's believable. I guess that's what I'm saying. Is that believable to you, Citizen? In fact, I just said how they're spending some extra money or charging a little more. This watch retails at $12.95. However, I just checked their website and they have adjusted their prices. And Tick Tock Shop, who is selling this watch, told me the same. They sent them watches with this price of $1,300 or $12.95, and now they're being told to lower that to $1,095, $1,095. So it's still over $1,000, but it is an in-house movement. I would think with the resources Citizen has, that a in-house movement wouldn't be too hard to throw together. Speaking of throwing, let's put this on my 17 centimeter circumference wrist. That's a little over 7 inches and 7.125. All right, come on now. I'll just put it on there and so you get the idea. Kind of back it out a little. I mean, it certainly looks the part. I will say that. I love the different angles. I mean, look at that case. One of their claims to fame here is that the case is a multi-piece case. And it's got, therefore, many different angles. It's kind of got this dihedral thing going here. Looks almost a little Grand Seiko there. It's got a little AP borrowing from there, if you will. Again, obviously, it's not a Royal Oak. But it's really a sharp case. And what I noticed in the light outside, I don't know if I can make it happen here, but again, with all these different angles, it really does reflect light quite often. And this bracelet, there it is, a little. As those H-links move, as you rotate your wrist, you can see the light really bounces right off. Not doing it justice. You get the idea. Pretty much as you just day-to-day moving around in this thing, it's just going to be bouncing light all over, which I think is great. I think it's a beautiful thing. They seriously have put in some thought into this, and they're kind of got a whole entire series, these Series 8 automatics, lots of different colorways. Lately, I have to admit, I don't own a watch with gold on it, but I've been a little attracted to gold lately. I don't know if this is the watch for me, but I dig the gold. It's almost a little retro looking there. So it's a 40mm case. Like I said, it's multi-piece. Power reserve is not going to blow you away at 42 hours, but I think if you had a one-watch collection, you wore this often enough, you wouldn't be, there we go, constantly resetting it. I myself have too many watches, and I'm just not gonna. I don't have a bunch of watch winders just flying around in my house trying to keep all these things going. Um, so I myself would have to kind of rewind it or wind it, somewhat frequently. Love those pushers. That's on many of their cases now. Very nice touch. You're definitely getting a lot of watch here. There's no question. So again, do you think this is a little too upscale for them? Looking upscale. It's not a $10,000 watch, it's an $1,000 watch. So it's not a little bit of money, but it's not a lot of money. It's quite a bit to spend on a watch if you're just casually into watches. But I think, I think it works. I think it works. For me, I think I have just, the further they go up in their prices, I have a little harder time feeling like, yeah, I can justify a $2,000 Citizen or even a $1,000 Citizen. So for me, they're kind of pushing the top edge of what at least I would put down for money on a Citizen watch. Now, I know some people out there are probably saying, but what about their very uncreative The Citizen watch? Citizen, The Citizen. Now, those are $4,000. I saw one today online. I think it's a limited. It's on their website, 8,000. So way upscale. I think those are the high accuracy quartz. Look at that. Nice brushing, vertical brushing. Would I pay $8,000 for a quartz from Citizen? I have to think about that. Tell me what you think. I think there's a lot going for it. But I'd like to hear what you think. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.